Okay. Please forgive me for the background noise. Good afternoon, leaders. Ma'am Maria, welcome. You are the only attendee for today. It's myself and Leader Zodwa today. So we are going to be teaching you on what you need, because today it's all about the systems that we are having, the ecosystems, the Evorich or NEEW, and obviously as a user or a consumer of this product, you need to know how to navigate, how to move from one system to another, and how are they linked, and what is it that you can do to get more benefit out of it instead of being stuck on certain things and you are only able to do one thing, the others you cannot do because you don't know how it's done. So this is really your meeting. We just need to understand what your needs are. What is it? You understand what's currently happening, what's expected of you, where are you stuck, what is it that you are doing on a daily basis, so that we know, okay, we take you from here so that you can understand the next step. This is what you need to do, etc. You can just unmute yourself and help us understand. Ma'am Maria?
Oh, hi, my leader.
Hi.
I was attending meeting yesterday. It was good. But with the ipopsi, yeah. But ngizwile nje ukuthi bathi silinda ama-email. So yeah, and then nokuthi ke vele ukuthi kuzosetshenzwa kanjani, khona ngizwile ukuthi ama-free ama-gifts esiwatholayo. So and then ngoba bebaningi bebabuza ukuthi kuzoyini kosabhadalwe or kanjani. So but kwathiwa ama-gift nje into kosa siyenze ukuthi sifunde ukuthi sizoyisebenzisa kanjani. So like noma ngithole uleader Zodwa ready aphakathi nenkulumo.
Okay.
Manje yeah
besisanihleba ngithi ani-attend besinihleba sithi going forward.
Befuna ukuzikhuluma ninodwa. No, you are right. So well uqinisile ukuthi hey angazi vele asazi, especially mina angazi next indaba zama zokutrader ukuthi even if kune something enyana kwe office ukuthi ngizoyikhipha kanjani angazi next. So but ke lezo ngithe mina ngizilinde ukuthi leyo mali ibe khona. Yazi ku-easy ukuthi uthi ufunda kuba ngapha uyenza same time ngoba kahle kahle ngimuntu okhohlwayo mina. So it's easy ukuthi into mangiyenze leso sikhathi
ufunde uyenze ukuthi kunokuthi uhlele umamele thina sikufundisa kumele uyiyenze practically.
Lapho kuba easy and ngiyakhona nokukhumbula ukuthi bengiklike la ngaklika la. So not ukuthi noloku ukukhuluma kuyasiza ngoba ngithi ama recording abakhona. So nakho kuyasiza ukuthi yini beniloko nikhuluma nithi kosa umuntu enze 1 2 3. So if isikhathi nginaso ngwa nje ngibele emuva ngiyaklike ngwalalela.
Okay.
Ngizwe ukuthi
ulalele ngapha uyayenza, ulalele ngapha uyayenza practically. Helps a lot.
Yeah, nalapho kuyasiza kakhulu.
Okay. Can I just okay. Lena le yama trading ne? There is still a lot of unanswered questions as such,
Okay.
ne? Because I need there has to be some formal communication from the company to say, okay, kumele kwenziwe so. For instance, it was just discussion yesterday. So there still needs to be some kind of a confirmation. This is what's needed for us. We need to deposit or buy at least a minimum of 10 Bob coins to activate the blockchain and then link it from your back office, the STO. Is it STO? What is it? What is that back office again? STO back office. Yeah, to your blockchain, because it has to read directly. So it has to read how many WCRUs do you have, so that it can credit you according to how much you are having. So there isn't a clear cut as to ukuthi izosebenza kanjani kahle. I think it still needs to be communicated. So right away, this moment, we are not able to give you a straight answer. Ukuthi, this is what you need to do, because the company they're still programming the stuff, if you understand what I'm saying. So isn't the legacy, because you are like ahead of a lot of people, because you are plugged into the presentations, the meetings, the trainings, and everything. So you pretty much on board on what's happening. So, but this one is new to all of us, even to buy Bob coins. Me and myself, I haven't bought it. Ulida Zota has bought it because she saw the benefit in buying it at the time when she did. I haven't done it because I was obviously having my own reasons, or maybe I was distracted. But just to try and accommodate, because a lot of people don't know, like basic things, small things. How do you use back office first? How do you put money into the back office? How do you buy a package? How do you buy CRU? How do you convert? How do you stake? How do you claim? A lot of people, trust you me, abazazi ukuthi zenziwa kanjani. So these meetings, these trainings, is to start them there. Kunokuthi sigijimele ukuya phambili uyothenga lento. That one will come layer yama-Bob coin and activation after there's some clarity ukuthi this is what needs to be done. You understand? And it's not everybody that attended that meeting. I know it's the very first question that all of you guys will be having, especially the ones that attended yesterday. So just for the purpose of this, we want to hold the people ngesandla, so that people can be independent. Trader, it's not everybody that's a trader. People do not know. It's very technical. If you cannot operate a back office, what more manje or trader? If you cannot operate or even open your own wallet, your crypto unit wallet, what more manje or trader? Because it becomes complex. Yeah, what? Hi, Guti, we are not going to teach you that. We are going to teach that to you, right? And we understand it's kind of like priority right now, because they want to dish out Laoma Bob coins, but there's still some unanswered questions that we need clarity from the company. I don't know, leaders, what do you want to add, or maybe subtract or correct me if I'm wrong somewhere?
Okay, I can just add. Okay, if you want to purchase Bob coins from the exchanges that are listed. Okay, if you want to purchase Bob coin in it from any of the exchanges, the ones that Owatenga exchanges, they are already unlocked, meaning you can sell them at any given time. But the ones that we are going to receive, they are still locked. They will start unlocking in May. Okay, so every day there will be 0.5% that will be given if it's unlocking to 1.5. If we had maybe a chunk of them, just like CRU, they will unlock, like every week you get 0.5, 0.5. So at the end of the month, you'll have a bigger percentage. So what is important with right now, the ones that are unlocked, Wateng are just like when you're buying your CRU in your Unitex, local trade, Undex, your P2P. That's how you can buy those Bob coins. Okay. If you want to add, remember they are liquid. What is liquid? Liquid is something that you can sell at any given time and get much colas at any given time. So if you want to buy Bob coins so that you can sell them in the future, good for you. Because when we learned about the Bob coins, they were still 1.75 liter. And Now they're already almost $3. Can you see? Because I bought them at the time, I'm almost over 50% of my profits. So it is also good if you know Ube now, besides the ones that you are going to get. Look at it this way now. If you've got 10,000 WCRU, you'll get just almost 4 Bitcoin because of the price and in the number of it that we are going to share. Remember, we've got only 10 million that will be shared. So because they calculated to say how many holders is a WCRU, it had to be shared equally so based on the on your own portfolio. So if you've got only 1,000 WCRU, you'll get quarter of a Bitcoin. Rest assured. So if you know what you want more Bob coins, there is still an opportunity of converting CRUs to WCRUs so that you can get more Bob coins coming your way. Okay. So for the leaders that have got 10,000 WCRUs, for 100,000, 39, almost 40 Bob coins. Multiply it if you want to sell it. It is liquid because from May they'll start releasing. So you will be able to do something out of it. So to increase the portfolio, you can own some Bob coins aside, meaning you'll have a portfolio of WCRU here, you've got your CRUs here, you've got your UNTBs here, you've got your Bob coins there. Already, how many coins will you have? 4. And remember, your profit bonus will be in your USDU. So how many coins are you owning now? 5. So it is up to a person which ufuna ukwenza in a where do you wanna add. If you really want to add, you can add. You can add. The other thing that you can do, I mean, I'm not a financial advisor. I always say I'm not a financial advisor. If you've got WCRU, you have been getting MIUNTBs. Leaders, I've realized recently that there's people that converted CRUs to WCRUs, but they have never staked they locked WCRUs to get UNTBs. So everything, like literally, a person has been missing up on UNTBs. He was not getting any UNTB. It's not that it's it's because a person doesn't understand the system. I'm just talking about even leaders from here like Mzansi. They have converted, but never staked to receive UNTBs. UNTBs, you can sell them at any given time. You can liquid some of your UNTBs, go grab some Bob coins. That remember, a Bob coin pays dividends on its own. It's an ICO with assets. So Bob coins will pay you dividends in the future. So if you sell some UNTBs accumulating Bob coins, you can have 2 in the future. So it is definitely up to you what you want to do. We don't say do it because you are really not financial advisors, but you are the only person that knows your pockets to say, how do you want it to look like? I want to call my leader Evorich, as I can see the smile. Mama,
Sorry,
all right. So yeah,
yeah.
understand the Mama, right?
Mama Maria?
Yo, yes, saying yes. But I don't know if I'm ready for the popcorn. But yeah, angiyazwisisa. Engathi nomsebenzi omningi ngoba
No.
nangendlela ngizwe ngakhona ukuthi sizoqala phansi ukuthi kosa ushude sombe like the way sithome ngakhona kuma CRU shuthi ID yakho ushude nawe and then ukama details and then uzowa-matcha if uwa-matcha nalawo if it is the same account and then kuba into eyi-one.
No,
So
she's talking about KYC. She's talking about
the KYC of the 2 accounts. Let me explain my account A2. I sent the example, mina already ngiregisterile angakayitholi i-email anginayo i-email Akakafiki ama-email. Emails are not yet sent. Mara, ngoba sengiregistarile. Mangithole i-email, kosa ngirejistare nakhona lapho ngiklik i-email leya. So sengizoba nama-account ayingaki? Ayi-2. Nangibe nama-account ayi-2, let's say verified. I need to verify this one. Ukuthi babone ukuthi umuntu oyi-1 lo bese bazowathatha bawahlanganise bawenze store kube i-account yomuntu oyi-1. Angakavumeleki ukuba nama-account ayi-2. Mara ngombanyana le seyikhona abathi le awusayitholi bazongipha wona oyi-2. Le ngile ngizokuthola kiyo yamahhala, le ngile ngizithengele yona. So bazowathatha lana ngina-10, la ngizokuthola enye 10 bazowahlanganisa ngoba ama-account yomuntu oyi-1 ngizokusala nginangakhi nje 20 ngoba umuntu munye. Understand? I-verification kufana nawe lokha nangabe ukuthi ufike lokha msinyana waba ne train shares, which was pre-IPOs, which is pipes. So when you were registering with RSW, you made sure that all your assets were transferred to RSW. So now it's a scenario, same scenario. So now you've got a portfolio in RSW. Now it's the same scenario. You're going to have another portfolio with Bob S2O. You'll still have another portfolio here with Evorich. So how many portfolios do you have? You've got 3 portfolios. You came as 1, but now you've got 3 pockets. Now you are filling the 3 pockets. But initially you started with 1. Like Ulida always say, you go to a mall. So you came to this mall. Mungena la mall wathola kune Pick n Pay wathingene nge Pick n Pay. Wathekuyadlisa nge Pick n Pay kengidlule good wangena nange Jet. Nasuka la wangena nange Glen. So it's all your portfolios. They are all related. All of them, they are part of your global portfolio. Your train shares is part of your global portfolio. Your WCRUs, your UNTBs is part of your global portfolio. It is your lab. Even Bob, remember there's a certain percentage that is thrown into a global portfolio of a WCRU. So the WCRU is got a percentage from UPOP that is inside. So it is a global portfolio. So it's everything. But these 3 accounts, they are all belonging to you. Can you see the difference, ma? They're all belonging to you.
Oh, yes. Thank you, my leader.
So
I made it to be in the Vele so that she can understand.
So take it like your own savings or in investments. It's like assets that are creating some passive income for you. What is passive income? It's money that you don't have to work for. Do you see? There's residual and there's passive. So residual, it's like when you are building that team inside Evercent, right? Because you are working. And then passive is like those tokens, whatever that you are having, that you've acquired throughout inside the company, when they are paying you something. When I said in daily, you're just sitting and they're just, it's like having shares in MTN or whatever. And then every dividends if they are paying dividends. And the nice thing is that you can sell them later, cash them out if you need to chow something. So like Ulida's author has simplified it beautifully to say, you came in as 1 person. You obviously were attracted by one thing, which was the unit program. Then later on, we introduced more things, right? So now you're still having the CRU. Now you were able to convert to WCRU, right? And still keep and still get UNTB as an incentive for keeping these, staking them, just holding them and keeping them intact. So it's 3 assets from 1 project. You understand? 1 program that you entered. Now, the same one of this, the assets that you acquired from crypto unit is now benefiting you now through the Bob Coin initiative. Do you see? You are still staking it. You're still producing UNTB for you. And mind you, UNTB is what? Is still an asset. also, because you can sell it on the market. You can cash it out anytime. Instead of you cashing out WCRU, okay, we can't do it now, but CRU, instead of you selling it on the market, you staked it for UNTB. You're still holding on to your WCRU, you staked it for UNTB. UNTB is what you can cash out, or you can still keep it also, right? And wait for the right time to sell. And then WCRU, because it's so precious and so valuable, is something that you are going to be taking, that you are still living in your blockchain, and now the company wants to give you something on top, which is what
I can't touch them, and I don't want to touch them.
Exactly.
So and I'm.
So do you see what's being instilled in you?
Yes, I'm mining every day, not even every day, maybe every a week, to get free UNTB.
Yeah. So you are claiming them. You are claiming them because you can only stake once. Yeah. You stake once and then you just claim every week. Claim. So it's passive. It's passive income, although it's not worth a lot that you are expecting right now, right? But over time, because this is a legacy that you are building for your kids, over time, it will start paying, like as it's improving, its price is improving in the exchanges. And obviously we are going towards CoinMarketCap. So the three things are going to be listed on CoinMarketCap. Number one is going to be CRU, UNTB, and Unitex. So our exchange is going to be known. You see?
Okay.
Yeah, and then it will show all the coins that we are trading inside Unitex. So just like any other, like Boluno, they are already on CoinMarketCap. Abo Altcoin Trader, they are already on CoinMarketCap, or Binance. So the same with our own exchange is gonna go on CoinMarketCap, because now CoinMarketCap is on a bigger scale now. So not on a global scale. Now people start seeing, oh, where's the cheapest place to get CRU? You find a good to go L Bank, it's a bit more expensive than Unitex. So people will come running here. So what does that do? It helps with the trading volume. So now we are ranking up inside CoinMarketCap because of competition. So CRU although is the same thing, both on Unitex and on local trade and on L Bank and on P2P. Do you understand? Across the board, they will just give an average price to say on Unitex is trading for this much, on here is trading for this much, because the prices are driven by the markets that are trading on that particular platform. But on CoinMarketCap, it's like a front-end system. It's just showing the average from the 4 or 5 listed exchanges where you can find CRU. This is the average price. But then when you go to actually Unitex, you find Unitex is more competitive because it's where it's originating from. So people will leave all these other exchanges, come running here and bring our exchange up. So that's how trading works. That's how these markets work. It's not Uguti when it's 2 cents here it's going to be 2 cents. Like definitely it can happen, but they will differ. Every minute, every second counts, if you understand.
All right. No. Yeah.
So Bobcoin it's just a good initiative or a gesture, just because of the challenges that we've been through as a company. UGPay had to unfortunately be put on hold. It's not frozen as such, it's just halted. We cannot make another movement because one mistake, they say, by the way, we've been looking for Russians, we've been looking for this and that. So now they want to like completely deregister. So we are avoiding that. We want to play safe and say, okay, let's rather see what we can do and then apply necessary precautionary measures. And then if we have to migrate from the US, our SEC from US, take it to Dubai, let's do that because Dubai is more friendlier, or take it to wherever. Doesn't really matter as long as we're going to be accommodated and we are able to execute. So it's just for now, because they bought the WCRU packages in the back office last year, February, before the conversion took place in April. So those people were the ones that were supposed to have received their first 1% this month. Do you see?
Okay.
So it didn't happen.
I got some last month.
No, it was this month. Because remember, it's 365. No, February to February, it's 365, isn't it? or was it until January?
They started it was launched officially in February.
I get it,
But January-
February
Yeah, 22 February.
to end of January. Okay, maybe.
No, I'll give you the date. Last month I received 3 released before they suspended. Already 3 was released. The one that I purchased in the back office. So it was 2 February
Yeah.
2021 when they started with WCRU to be bought on the YouTube Pro.
Oh, okay.
Yes, I received.
Yeah, so it's February. So until February until January. Ne? So from February, it's 30 days.
March.
And then March was the first month. And then April was the second
I
month.
received
So
before that.
unfortunately, due to unforeseen circumstances, it had to be put on hold. That's why they are bringing into the picture Bob Coin. And it's not just about that. Bob has been successful with his STOWA with assets, that project, yeah, Bob Coin, because he's paying dividends. It's some kind of a disguised STO. It's just it's difficult to do an STO because these people know what STOs are and how powerful they are and how life-changing they are. So they are trying everything for people should fail. I mean, imagine a big company like Facebook failing an STO. It's because they know they don't want you to have that. You understand? So we were one of the first to be successful, right? But now, unfortunately, now we had to like Shapama brick and try and copy what Bob did to succeed. He's disguised, but it's actually an STO, that thing. To be honest, it's an STO. It's just fella, it's an IC. But one of the minute you say ICO, people don't take you seriously because there's too many of them. So it's an ICO with assets, meaning it's kind of like an STO. It is an STO, just disguised. Ne? So now we want to copy what he did. How did he succeed? How did he even get it to where it is? And how come it's actually available to people, meaning they can readily trade it on the market, and they are also at the same time receiving some dividends for holding. Do you understand? So it's serving the same purpose. And again, the same, because he understands AMA asset laws, ne? What he did with a Bob Coin, ne? He applied information or the knowledge that he has about law. Ne? It's very important to always consult, but he knows a lot about it. He can give good advice in terms of law for our WCRU and for also for CRU. How did he even get people, as so many people, into the project here, Bob Coin? How did he do it? We need to learn from him. Because now, whatever strategy he implemented on Bob Coin, we need to copy that and also bring it into CRU, because people are holding onto CRU and they are hoping for CRU to go to $1. So how do we get it there? We need to be here. Therefore, that is why we need to partner with people that know how these things work. You understand? We may know what we know, but you can never stop learning. You cannot say I know everything. How remote? You can't know everything because somebody will know better than you. So you always have to open yourself up for learning and learning and learning and learning every single day of your life. You see. So now, on this particular one, the trading, I know that's what you are here for. Ne? Let's first get a clarity from the company. Those emails, as soon as they come, then we know what to do. But really going forward, until we receive those emails, maybe from next week, hopefully the emails will be released. Next week, when we have implemented and we have applied it ourselves, we'll be able to take you step by step by step by step on how to do it. Because it's kind of like an urgent thing that needs to be done now, so that we're going to dish out. After that, we need to start going back to the basics, because it doesn't really have. If you don't know how to navigate your back office, and this has got to do with your back office, you understand? Then it doesn't make any sense. We are in Evercent. People don't know how to buy inside Evercent. People don't know how to convert CRU to WCRU. People don't know how to stake CRU to WCRU. You see, so people don't know how to claim the UNTBs. When you are saying you are, what did you say? You say you are staking.
Mining. I'm mining.
You are mining, yes. So, but you mine once. All you're doing is claiming. You see? So maybe it's just a lingo thing. So we need to be aligned to say, because people are saying, I want to stake. I'm getting these questions from that iPhone. Okay. I'm getting these questions. Somebody will ask me like all the time. I want to stake. And then you look at their blockchain, but you've already staked. What do you want to stake? No, I don't know to stake. I'm battling. So do you see there's like that misalignment in terms of knowledge? iPhone, can I ask you to mute yourself, please? Do you see? So it's very important that the people understand at least the basics on how to use the systems. And then also when you move to the next level, because now trading is something else. It's completely different from the basic. Know how to use your back office. It's very important. Know how to use the blockchain. Then when we get to Unitex, now we start teaching you how to trade. Whatever that you learn from Unitex, we cannot jump and say, let's go show you how to trade in L Bank. Let's go show you. If you don't know your own Unitex, you need to be the master of your own Unitex because it belongs to you. It's your own exchange, right? You're the co-owner in there. So you need to know how to use it so that you can refer people to it and teach them how it's used.
I think another thing, Malida, ukuthi inkinga yethu abantu as-attend ama-meeting. As-attend ama-meeting sihleli nawo lawo ma-WCRU. Into esiyilindile ukuthi lawo balinde lawo ma-events makafike ukuthi and makafikile umuntu angeke akwazi uzofuna u-cash up out uzofuna imali ulinda imali bahleli balinde imali. So
you know what they're going to do tomorrow? They're going to be saying we didn't tell them Uguti they can, while they are waiting, there's other ways to make money. They will be wanting to blame us.
Angithi into engisho ngithi mina into yoqala nje encane ukuthi at least ngathana bayenza attend meeting bazi ukuthi lento abayimele izothatha isikhathi esingakanani and kosa kahle kosa i-company ikhule nayo kuzokwazi ukutholakala leyo mali esiyifunayo thina. But masihleli singa-attend okuthoma si-attend ama-meeting sinande sibuza laba abantu basifakile ekampanini ukuthi hawu kanti kuthiwa imali sithola nini sihola nini. So umuntu wakhona uma umtshela ukuthi hey kose attend meeting hayi kose urelax sesekudeni phela ikhampani kose ikhule icala before leyo mali ifika. So ucinisile nami nje ikhona into engisashoda ngayo from ku-back office ile yokuthi ngithole ilokhunja umuntu kosa ama-details wakhe ngiwa-uploade njani ngimenzele kanjani ukuze naye alokhunja abe nayo angene ku-system nayo into enginenkinga nayo engingakayanzi. But enye bengiyihona before bekuye yoku-uploada imali ku-back office bengikwazi but ngekhathi isikhathi sasebenza ngifuna ukwenza ngekhathi from card velele bank from a bank ngene kuluno ngiyise ku-Bitcoin and then khathi ngifaka kuyo lapho vele bese le ngikhona. But kwathe mase kungasakhonakala ngekhathi ngastaka lapho zange ngisakwazi vele ukufaka ngale ilokhunja ukufaka imali ku-back office. But mangabe leso sikhathi beku-easy for mina. But if mangabe kuyakhonakala futhi ukuthi ngenze futhi kanjalo ngicabanga ukuthi hayi ngizokwazi ngizokhona ukwenza. But kosa ngilungise leyo ukuthi umuntu mangafika athi naku-ke ngishude ngine-ID yakhe ngithola wonke ama-details akhe ngikwazi ukum-uploadela ngicele ilokhani sponsor sami phezulu ukuthi hey nangu umuntu engimtholile ngicela simenzele 1 2 3 then nami ngizokwazi yabona nje mangingalungisa lapho ngicabanga ukuthi hayi
uzoba right. That is why
right.
I'm saying that's why I'm saying ukuthi it's very important to go back to basics. Singajumpeli into ezikude. Abantu, they are just excited, they just want to trade. You know, trading is risky. Because one mistake, you're gonna lose out, and it's but you don't know how it's done. If you can pay attention, you need to pay attention on what you are doing.
Kunje Malinda, mina ngiyasaba le mangena ku-Unitex lokho okwenzakala lapho angazi nokuthi mdingi ngazi nje uklika in ubone ukuthi but ukuthi emva kwalokho ngiyasaba ukuthi ngizoklika nalangakameli ukuthi ngiklike khona and then what if ngiklika la ukuthi ngihambisa imali and mina ngiboni then leso sikhathi trader iyahamba so ngizokubuya kusasa ngikhale ngithi phela imali yami ngisayiboni.
You know what's happening? This is what's happening. If people don't make the effort to attend these things, they're not gonna know things. That's number one. Ne? Number two, they're always going to be dependent on other people to do it for them, and this is where things start zimoshagala. Ne? Because people take advantage with agas. Manje is a way for me to start making money out of people because it's my time, it's my resources, it's my knowledge. Because I invested the time to learn how. Do you see? Now we are trying to make it easy for people to be independent. Now people don't see that. But angna data. What the hell? But you've got data to stay the whole day on people's statuses on WhatsApp. That's data. How did you get that data? Is it that important? How is it putting money into your pocket? But you don't have an issue with losing the money that you are spending on that particular data. You have money to go on Facebook and look at people's statuses that they are posting, you're doing selfies. Like, we need to know what's important and what's not. If this project is important to you and you want to learn and want to grow inside it, you will make a plan to have that data. There's a lot of options out there that you can visit. Okay, abasebenzisa, like I always say, abasebenzisa MTN, for instance, or any other network, there's something called Imomo. Just to attend for 1 hour, lose one rand for 1 hour for 1 gig. 1 gig is too much. You sit in here, you listen, you ask the questions. Another 1 rand. You are listening until you learn. Take the time. Okay, now this is recorded, like we are recording it. You've got the thingy. You've got the I'm gonna send to Glenda as well. You've got the link to this recording. Now you know, okay, I'm gonna, at this time, it's a quiet time for me. Ready. I have time to myself. It's me time. I've got 2 hours or 1 hour to listen to this and try and implement what's being taught. It's investing in yourself. You see, if we're not gonna try and do that and really start prioritizing things that matter versus things that are not important, in our pockets, we tend to kind of like invest too much time in them and too much money, and their liabilities. That is why this education is very important. You need to learn the difference between liabilities and assets. Assets are things that put money into your pocket. Liabilities are things that take money out of your pocket. So if you're gonna know how to at least operate your back office, okay, put money in there. How do I even buy Bitcoin from Luno or from Global Unit Pay or from wherever? How do I even get the money in them? Because these systems are yours and you don't want to learn that. And then the best thing is, how I don't know how to do this in Nanan. You're always wanting to, there's a lot of vultures out there. I mean, I'm watching them all the time. I'm coming across people saying, hey, I don't know how to do this, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, no, you need to learn, especially when you are younger. When you are able, you have the technology. Don't say I'm old. You're never too old. My mother company, but had you invested the time to learn some,
Lydia, you're freezing. Oh, in Leslie. Okay, I can see we lost her. She'll rejoin again, it's okay. Okay, you know what I normally say, to the time that it is more shower, I always try to gain this cut, so gain this in a different way. For an example, there's a lot that we need to move. In learning, most people are not even aware of the world is moving to digital. The world is moving to digital. There's NFTs. We're still gonna do a lot of things. If you can see what is the background that is happening, when you check your Eversend, it's got some NFTs that will the token that will be in the future, not now. And then you can see now you can buy some of them, NFTs, and increase your own portfolio. And we're always talking about in staking. No, I've staked this. But I always say to my kids, say, guys, when you look into the crypto language, it's different. They're talking about farming. If you can check other places, if people are talking about farming, what is it that they're talking about? You are planting cabbage, you are ripping up spinach. Because even us, look at it, you are staking your WCRU. What are you getting? UNTB, same, farming. But in the company, they're talking about staking and getting a reward of this. So there is still a lot to learn. But if you can't attend and learn these other things the way it is cultural, you can understand to say when they come, you come across them in the future, what do they mean when they're talking about them? So it is better to start now. It is very better to start now and learn and attend meetings. Know what is it that is going to happen in a company. Know what is expected of you. If you can ask me to say, when Zagala in a company, believe you me, these days I am very, very, very nasty. I am saying we are both co-owners, we must both attend the meetings. I am not going to drop the service that I go and work for you there. Take the message, post. I am no more a post officer or postman. We are equal co-owners. If we can all take our ownership serious, we will definitely know what to do and do it in the right way at the correct time. For an example now, the opportunity of converting CRUs to WCRUs is back. Guys, if you've got your teams that have not yet converted, please tell them that opportunity is back again. It is back again. Not only back, but this time they will also get a chance of getting Bob coins. They're giving them an opportunity of receiving another reward of Bob coins. So please go back to your teams, talk to your teams, and join us and learn more and what else that needs to be taken, what we need to do as a team in order for us to be successful. I can see the leader is back.
Yes,
sorry,
I lost
saw you were freezing. I saw you
No,
freeze and then I saw you go.
I lost connection for some reason. I don't know what's happening, but yeah, I'm back. Yeah. So thank you, my leader, for hopping in. But I don't know, guys, do you guys have an understanding of what we are not doing the actual training today? It's just to break the ice for today. We are not going to spend too much time on that. But basically, let's wait for the company to send out the emails, right? And give us instructions on what is it that's required of us so that we can get the Bob coins, okay? So once we have that information clear, then we are able to give you, like, show you how to navigate, how to do it, right? For now, we cannot just speculate this is what's required, because sometimes we will show you things that you're not necessarily gonna be required to do. Thereafter, we can go back and start, showing you the basic stuff. If you feel that it's obviously will be directed by you guys, but if it's something that we've covered in the past and you most probably missed it, we're just gonna have to refer you and say go to this training to get the answer. But we want to do it step by step, start from the beginning. This is if you like, for instance, somebody doesn't know how to get the money in, somebody doesn't know how to buy cryptocurrency, we need to show you how to use the system. Somebody doesn't know how to get money into Unitex because you cannot do it via a card. There's a good reason why you're not able to fund your accounts with card from the back office to Unitex to Global Unit Pay. They should be fixing that because it's our quantum pay system that is clearing everything, even with Unitex. But there's some good reason why it's not available right now. But we need to show you how these systems work so that it's information that's readily available. In case you forgot, you can always go back to it and try and navigate and learn these things again. Okay. The Bob coin, I think I'm thinking that. Pardon?
If I forget, Tuesday Leader Sharon will be here for group. No?
Mm?
Tuesday, if I forget, Leader Sharon will be here for group.
Awesome.
Global meeting. Yeah. If I forget,
Tuesday,
I was gonna
next
forget.
week. Next week. Not Wednesday.
Sorry, my leader was out.
It's on Wednesday. We do the systems on Wednesday. Or did she choose Tuesday?
We chose Tuesday. Wednesday, we've got our own meetings, but with own meetings with the bosses.
Okay, fine. We'll do the Wednesday one. We'll swap it around. It's fine. So it's okay.
That's why I said, give me that I tell you now before I forget about it.
Awesome. Great stuff. Thank you for organizing that. So we're having somebody that's going to be teaching us about Global Unit Pay, right? That's what she's going to be tackling on how to get funds into Global Unit Pay. And then from there, we take it from Global Unit Pay, then you take it to your, to your blockchain, because you can trade on Global Unit Pay, by the way, right? You can do swaps immediately. So it's like you're trading. It's even easier than going to Unitex, because Unitex, you have to watch this thing, you have to put in the limit, you have to put in the market price, you have to trade this for that. It's a bit of a lengthy process than Global Unit Pay. So Global Unit Pay is like instant and it's quicker. Then you're able to take it and send it to your blockchain and do the staking and conversions and all of that. Then you are sorted. So thanks, Leaders Auto, for organizing that for us. It's awesome.
Oh, that's great. It's gonna be good.
Yes. So because you want more Bob coins, isn't it?
Me, I'm not sure.
You don't want that?
Me, I want more overset token. I want more overset token, not popcorn.
Yes.
Because ngithi understandile ukuthi kuzodependa ngama-double CR wami ukuthi angakanani. So but kahle ngithanda i-overset token, so ngiwe ngiwafuna kakhulu.
Okay, good.
And okunye ngifuna ukubuza malida kule form lelo the kosa lama ranking even if you move kancane, so kosa ngilisayine.
Move it to which position?
To partner.
No. It's only from consultant and up.
Or from consultant, or to sign that form.
Yeah.
Okay.
Consultant and up. Because we need to give you your gift, right? Your laptop bag and your premium pen.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's meant for those people. Agent is picked up by the system automatically.
Okay, yes, ngoba ngibonile i-leader yami itholile message kune group esikiyo, then wasifakela ngawo group, and then samthokozisa ngathi hayi ngisemva kwakho uriche i-agent athola i-10 yama token wakhe.
I want to see you on that list. I want to see you I want to see you and that I want you guys to get to agent. Please come.
Hayi but ngisele kancane. Hayi kancane, nginethemba ukuthi hayi October ngobe sengikhona.
Cool. Awesome.
Mm.
October is too far. It's too far.
Yeah, I'm wishing very before. Maybe, yeah, before. So, angifuna ukukhuluma
June.
kakhulu, but
June,
yeah, I'm working.
June. I'm giving you a deadline. June.
June.
Yes. Tate Kwadi and you. You are in
Okay.
my mentorship team. I need you to be agents latest in June. July, I need you to be consultants. Come. Let's do this.
Okay. Thanks, my
Yeah.
leader.
Yeah. All right. Cool. I don't know. You guys are too quiet. It's Mama Maria and Jay that's talking today. What's happening? Okay, give us an indication at least, guys, on what is it, what are the challenges or the difficulties that you are having with the systems that are there. Where do you need us to focus on? Let's forget about Bobcoin for now, okay? Because the instructions are not there yet. I know you are too excited about it. We need clarity from the company for now, but I'm just asking, particularly in the current systems, where do you need assistance the most with everything that's happening? Let's forget about Bob a little.
Hello, my leader.
Hi, leader.
How are you, my leader?
They're fine, and how are you, sir?
I'm very well. My leader, I have a very serious challenge on global unit pay.
Mm-hmm.
The funding of global unit pay. Yeah, it's a very challenge to me. I once tried to fund or to send the money into a global unit pay through
your card.
cryptocurrency.
Oh,
No, through card,
cryptocurrency.
yes. Yeah, I tried. Firstly, I tried with my card, but it couldn't go through. It was rejecting all the way. And I once tried to send cryptocurrency. If I remember, was Bitcoin or Litecoin, one of the two. I don't remember well. But also it failed. It couldn't go through. So that's my challenge.
Awesome. So good news is this: next week Tuesday we are having Leader Sharon. She's going to be helping us a lot with global unit pay, how to navigate, how to use it, what to do, what to avoid, etc. Right? So now the other thing is this. My question to you is, what were you planning to do with that cryptocurrency once it reaches global unit pay? You need to have a reason why. What did you want to do with it?
Yeah, I wanted to exchange to euros, or yes, euros, so that I can be able to buy the card. I wanted to buy the card.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So, but we'll get all the answers there. I think, is it still hanging? It's still in your original wallet. You haven't been able to transfer it, right?
Yeah, in the global unit pay, it's showing that I try to send.
Yeah, so it's like a transaction, né? It's a list. It's a
transaction.
Yeah, it's still saying rejected or cancelled or pending or something like that, né?
Yeah, that message is still hanging there.
Okay, that's fine. As long as it didn't leave your wallet, because if it left your wallet and it's not there yet, then it's a problem. It's still on the blockchain somewhere. So that's when the support will have to kind of like help you to allocate the funds into your global unit pay. As long as it's still in the original place, then it should be fine. It's okay. But we're having Sharon next week to help us to navigate. So it should be okay.
Okay, no, that's fine. Thanks,
so
my leader.
Next week, Tuesday, 12 o'clock, please don't miss that meeting. Make sure you are there, okay?
All right, no, I'll make sure I attend the meeting.
Yeah, and then you can please come up with all the questions that you need answered. For instance, I have one particular question. I'm going to be asking about it, obviously, and you guys will be there to hear or witness that it's been answered and we can manage the expectations correctly going forward in terms of the cards and everything else, stuff like that. Right. Awesome.
Okay,
Thanks
no,
for that.
no, thanks, my leader.
You're welcome. Glenda, what's your challenge on the systems, my sister? Or Tsela? Any of you can just say. Please don't feel it. This is your meeting, guys. Well, now we know our way through the systems. Né? If you don't talk, when they say good news, I mean, no news means good news. It means people know how to do things. So we know that it's not the case. We want people to be vocal about their challenges so that we know how to help you and how to show you how things are done, show you the ropes. So if you keep quiet and you are just coming as an observer, it means you're not interested. You are not wanting to learn anything. It means you are able to do things for yourself. We're trying to mobilize you, basically, because I'll be honest with you guys. Other countries in the world, a lot of MLM companies, they don't do things for people. It's only in South Africa. They don't do things for people. They will show you, they will give you step-by-step tutorials on how to do things. You need to figure things out yourself. Okay? Even in South Africa, there's those companies, especially that are run by white people. They don't handle people's money. You don't give them your money and say, please sign up for me. It's only in the Black community we are spoiling people. That's why people will never learn. So we are trying to correct that, you see, to help the people, to show them how things are done and all of that. Because at the end of the day, when I move from my position and Leader Zodwa, okay, most probably stays in her support, she's not always going to be there to hold your hand because you are not even seeing her. She's not physical. She's just online somewhere. You see, and she's not going to be there to teach you how things are done. She's going to send you to a recorded YouTube video. So you are the one that's going to get stuck. So with these trainings, we are trying to, or these webinars, particularly for today, this one is to help you and show you how things are done so that you can be empowered yourself. You see, so when we say unmute yourself, speak to us, we want to understand how to help you. We are not trying to intimidate you. You can't know everything, obviously. That's why you are here. You're seeking help on something. You're wanting to know about the business or something, you know? But it's important. Okay.
My leader.
Yeah. I'm listening.
My leader.
Yes.
Yeah, one other thing, my leader, is issue the exchanges. I have a challenge on the exchanges, and why I'm saying this is because before the launching of Eversend, you were speaking of exchanging CRUs for money so that we could be able to buy Eversend when it's launched. So my problem when I want to sell or to exchange my CRU for liquid, where must I start? Where must I go? That is one other challenge.
Where is the CRU? You need to first say, where is your CRU? Is it in your blockchain? Is it on Unitex? In the blockchain. Okay, the first thing that you need to do, you need to be paying attention, right? On the prices. CRU is CRU. I think the price is flat across the board because you are able to change your CRU on Unitex for USDU. You are also able to change CRU for USDU on Global Unit Pay. So first you would need to move it from your blockchain to any of the systems. Okay, but USDU, you cannot convert it or sell it inside global unit pay. You'd need to send it to Unitex. So you might as well send it to that CRU in itself. Send it to Unitex. At Unitex, sell it for USDU. From USDU, you look at, first, there's a couple of things that you need to look at. Number one, obviously the percentage in terms of trade is flat rate 0.5%, right, of the overall amount that you are trading. The second thing is which pair from USDU, which other pair is available? What other currency do you want to, or cryptocurrency do you want to trade it for? You look at the price of that cryptocurrency. How much is it? You look at, you can open another tab and say on the global thing, right? The generic one, and say currency converter. And then you are going to type out and do a comparison between the prices. That's how you weigh which one. I cannot tell you, okay, use this currency because at the time, maybe at that time, it's cheaper to trade than at the time that I told you. So you need to be focusing on certain things. You do the currency converter and maybe you open another exchange that you like, for instance. And say USDU, for instance, let's say the cheaper one would be, let's say Tron, and Tron is being traded. But you need to, before you do that, check if Tron is being traded. Like, is it regularly traded? If it's not regularly traded, it means that you're going to have to wait a couple of days or a couple of hours before you can, that transaction is cleared from the trades list. Do you understand? So it will hold you are going to have to wait. Maybe a day, 2 days, 3 days. I don't know until when, until somebody is buying a USDU using Tron from another exchange or from their own Tron. So you wanting Tron. So let's say, for instance, I want to sell my USDU for Tron as an example, but there's no USDU for Tron straight. There's USDU, USDT, from USDT to Tron. Do you understand? USDT is also accepted in the back office, I think, if I'm not mistaken. But depending on which tab it is, if it's accepted, then you don't need to do Tron. Then you send that USDT straight to your back office. But now here's the challenge again. The fees. You need to part with 50 USDT. Are you going to wait for that? Are you going to settle for that? That's what I'm saying. You need to pay attention to a lot of things. You see, it's not like I'm going to teach you now and say, do it like this.
Yeah.
And then I'm giving you my favorite pair. And then tomorrow the prices are changing. That's why it's a skill, this thing that you need to acquire. Do you see? So I'm teaching you how to trade, basically. But then it doesn't mean that when you walk out of there, you know how to trade, because things can change like that. The markets change every minute, every second, the markets change. But then the things that you need to look at are the fees. Number one, the withdrawal fees. How much are you being charged on that particular pair? Do you see? You're looking at what is it that you need, where do you need to fund that, the ultimate, the payment options that are available, card, cryptocurrency, which ones are there? It's going to be USDT, it's going to be Bitcoin, Ethereum, maybe Litecoin and what. Look, do the comparisons, because sometimes you'll assume that, I'll do Litecoin and you'll trade it on Unitex and you only find out that it's expensive in Unitex. Then you've lost a lot of money. This thing, Jana, you see? And you are right, because you didn't do your analysis properly. So trading is a skill. It's a skill. You need to pay attention to a lot of things, and it's not something that you're gonna know overnight.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. No, I hear you, my leader. But my one challenge, as I'm saying, my CRU are in the blockchain, and you say I must transfer from the blockchain to either Unitex or global unit.
Let's say, for instance, you've got other options. Let me tell you this. You've got other options. If it's not Unitex, you feel that the reason why Unitex has got the fees on some pairs are very high, right? because it's still new. It still needs to make money. We cannot blame it because it's still a baby. You need to nurture it with money. Okay, so I understand why it's expensive. So now remember, CRU is listed on other exchanges outside of Unitex. So there's P2B, B2B, there's local trade, there's L Bank, there's what's the other one? Gecko, is it Gecko, right? Gecko trade, Gecko exchange, something like that. So you do your comparison, rather open those accounts and say, I'm going to move my CRU to this exchange because now I have seen that this one, it's CRU and USDT is cheaper than the fees. If I have to send it from L Bank as an example, USDT, the fees are minimal compared to Unitex, then use that. Rather send it to L Bank, trade it for USDT and fund your back office. Do you understand? You need to weigh your options. It's not going to be, I'm not saying it's like that. I'm just saying, you need to apply your mind. That's why trading is not for everyone. So I'm not going to be wanting to teach people how to trade if they're not going to want to apply their mind. They just want to be spoon-fed. Because sometimes I can tell you something today, tomorrow it's changed. So it's a skill that you need to acquire. You see?
That's needed.
Yeah. So rather, because just look at where is CRU trading. Unitex, P2P, B2B, L Bank, local trade, Gecko, what, and say, weigh your options. I want to fund my account with this on my back office on CRU Evorich tab. What are the payment methods that I have, right, on cryptocurrency? Which options do I have? And because the prices are not going to be the same. It can be the same cryptocurrency that you want to fund your back office with, but the prices are not the same. The withdrawal fees are not the same on each and every exchange that's there. Do you think?
Yes, no, I understand, my leader. Now, one other challenge, my leader, is the registration on those other exchanges, because I'm clear on the Unitex because I've registered, but on the local trade and other P2P and B2B and the L Bank, I'm not.
Let me make it simple. YouTube is your best teacher. I use YouTube all the time to teach myself something. If I don't know something, I go to YouTube. You understand? If we haven't been able to teach you how to do it, right, as a company, the best teacher that you ever have, and it's free, it's YouTube. You go there, you Google how to register on such and such. Somebody has done it before and they have recorded it and it's ready. Follow the steps. You are done, sorted. It doesn't have to come from the company because we are too busy. We've got a lot to do. So we don't always have the time to do it for people. Or somebody in the company has done it and it's available on YouTube. I need to find out that it's one of ours. Our people maybe in America or in wherever. Then you just use it. Hello? Are you there?
Yes, I'm here, my leader. I'm saying no, thanks so much. I have noted.
Okay. All right. I hope it answers for a lot of you guys. Okay. And then Glenda sent a message earlier. She said, I want to understand how to fund Unitex and trade. Yeah. Same thing. There is a lot. Tutorials on YouTube. Let it be your best friend. Let it be your teacher. And you learn at your own pace. So I can do the thing today, but it doesn't mean that you are going to catch it. In fact, I've done training on Unitex on how to trade, but I'm not always going to be ready with funds in my own account to do a trade for you guys, just to do a demo. You understand? That's why we are recording these sessions, so that in future, when somebody wants to do something, they can always refer back. I'm not going to be sitting every week teaching people how to use Unitex, because now it means I have to always put money in Unitex and gamble with my own money. You understand? When somebody has gotten that chance to do it on Unitex, we'd rather use that as a referral from somebody that's done it, that was doing a demo at the time. They were doing a trade, a live trade. You just follow suit. That's it. Okay. Or is that fair? Is that fair, leaders? Zela and Zoe, can we hear from you guys? We are way over time now. Okay, if there's no questions, we're gonna close for today, but I just wanna thank each one of you for being here. And I think I've sent you direct messages on today's recording. There wasn't any practical training. We are just talking generically. It's kind of like an icebreaker. But next week, Tuesday, 12 p.m., we'll have Leader Sharon. She's going to be taking us through Global Unit Pay. Please tell others. Invite others to come and learn. I'm going to actually send out the invitation way in advance so that we can have enough audience. Leader Zotwa, can you ask Leader Sharon to provide us with a picture, a nice picture of hers, so that we can feature her there, and then like her full names and everything, create a prospectus, not a prospectus, but like an introduction. If this is Leader Sharon, she's going to take us through this, that, please, if possible. Okay. Thank you all. I think Leader Zodwa is on duty, that's why she's muted. But anyway, thank you all for being here. We'll talk to you again Saturday at the open mic. Okay, come with questions, come and engage. We are going to have a meeting like this because we are talking. But today was supposed to have been like a training session on a certain system, but we know now next week it's going to be Global Unit Pay. Then the other week we'll tackle Unitex. Then after that we'll tackle the blockchain, sequencing them, or maybe Global Unit Pay, from Global Unit Pay to the back office. Now we know Global Unit Pay, the next one is to Unitex. From Global Unit Pay now to, if it's USD, to your blockchain kind of thing, So know how to use these systems, how to fund your account in your back office and stuff like that. Mama Maria, do you want to say something?
No, my leader, I thank you. Even if I have someone in the background, but he didn't want to talk, but she says when she's ready, and then she will ask whatever questions she have in his mind. So okay. Yeah, thank you so much for today.
All right, thank you all, and see you on Saturday. From us, it's good afternoon.
Okay, so tomorrow is there's nothing tomorrow.
No, it's time for me to rest.
All right,
this is my day off, but we sacrificed it because yesterday we couldn't do this meeting. So okay. My leader Zotwa and I will talk about it. If there's anything, then we'll let you guys know.
All right, thank you so much. Right. And leader Zotwa, thank you so much.
You're welcome. Thank you very much. Cheers, leaders.